Good day, everyone. Welcome to the first episode on Examhood podcast. My name is Owolabi Precious. With me is...
My name is Onikola Ifedayo.
And to my far left...
My name is Ogunremi Taiwo.
Today, we'll be bringing a very controversial topic that has been on the heart of every parent and the lips of every student. Do you know what that topic is?
Is WAEC not enough? Why should students write more than WAEC? I mean, why should they write NECO, GCE, and maybe WAEC together?
Today, we are going to be analyzing that topic. Get ready to be entertained and educated.
I want to begin this way. I will ask Mr. Ifedayo, I don't know, how was it? How many exams did you write, and why did you write more than one, if I may ask?
Okay, I think if you are talking about the O-level examination, I think I wrote 3.
Okay.
I wrote GCE, I wrote, which is an excellent exam, and I wrote WAEC, and I wrote NECO during my time.
Do you get to tell us why you had to write those 3?
Well, if you look at in that our time, not now that we have computer-based tests, and everything seems easier now because it's being marked almost immediately.
It's not that easy, though. It's not that easy.
Well, I will still tell you things are easier now.
Okay.
During our time, when you go for GCE, you always, when you write any exam, either GCE or WAEC or NECO, you always had this part of your prayer point that God do, this is my paper, let it be marked, not let it be marked by somebody. It should not be marked by somebody that probably just finished drinking alcohol or is having emotional
family issues,
or family
or he woke up on the wrong side of the bed,
or he woke up on the wrong side of the bed, or exactly. So you already have that part of your prayer point.
Okay.
So that, like, let me just take myself for example. I wrote GCE when I was in SS2 because most of the private school then, I don't know about now, and I think it's still being practiced now, that it's compulsory that you must write GCE.
Well, you went to a private school, sir?
Yeah, I was just, it was just...
No,
let me now tell you why I went to a private school.
Okay.
Because I can tell you, we have good schools.
Okay.
The best teachers are in the government schools.
Okay.
They are more experienced. Something happened, if you are conversant with what happened in Osun during that time. Okay. It was the time of the former governor of the state, Chief Bisi Akande.
What year was this?
That was 1999-2003. There was a strike. There was this a kind of very long-term strike, then whereby teachers and workers of the state government went on strike. The whole educational, was in the comatose, was in a standstill. Wow. During that time, a lot of private school in Osun State came up, and then a lot of us had to. I left Faculty Comprehensive High School, which was in Osogbo. I had to move from that school and register myself in my school.
That's why you did the GCE?
No, GCE is actually an external examination.
So what made you write GCE?
Yeah.
No, like I said, we are always compelled to try.
Okay.
To have an experience, to have what it's like to write an external examination.
Good. You took DCE not necessarily because you wanted to pass or use it for your admission. You just did a trial, like
definitely.
Okay.
Yes.
That's good.
And I can tell you, a lot of us, part of us, most
and did the GCE shaping the way, like did it
of course. Now the tension, I already know what it feels like to sit where an external invigilator comes, not like I'm sitting an examination or where, because I'm familiar with my teacher or what do you call it, I know an external invigilator is coming, but I cannot just misbehave. Okay. So that one already prepared me for what is coming for WAEC and NECO. So I think the school made it compulsory that time.
All right. So I had my own experience too, but I think mine was kind of like yours because I did GCE. While I was in SS2, like a trial.
Are you sure it was a trial?
It was a trial actually.
I didn't mean you had your GCE.
I knew I would not have my GCE.
I'm just saying, I didn't mean you had it, then would you have used it?
My WAEC was okay, so I would rather use my WAEC.
Like, in your SS2, I didn't mean you aced your GCE exam. Would you have done SS3?
Yes, sure.
Are you sure?
Look
at me and tell me.
Yes, now we had, looking at the curriculum, we have some topics that you cannot treat it in SS2. definitely, like for instance, look at chemistry, hydrocarbons.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Topics like that, it is necessary you are going to do. So you will not by yourself, you will not charge yourself and say, okay, because I've taken my GC and I got it and I aced it, I don't want to take SS3. You would definitely want, because the mind of a student, like, I wanted to have a trial.
Yeah.
Definitely that kind of thing will always want to.
I know, because personally, I know of friends then
that
are doing SS3, they do GC. And when they use the IGC, I can't
out.
find them in class again.
No, it's not possible. Let me just correct that.
Okay.
Because if you look at what is happening, there's possibility that the school, if you there are some kind of thing you will do, they ask you to bring your testimonial.
Okay.
Or you bring, and for you to have a testimonial, you must have passed
your
SS3.
Yes, SSC. Yeah.
No, I'm telling you, it's still applicable in Nigeria.
This is Nigeria.
No, I'm telling you.
Not get testimonial.
Let me now tell you one thing.
Okay.
Why it is good. I had a lot of my mates too that aced their GC that time.
Yes.
But the advantage here is this: the moment you are able to pass your GC immediately, it prepares you that you can write JAM. You can write the next JAM. And while you're preparing for your WAEC, you already know that you already have JAM and the GC. So you're already putting for an admission.
Okay.
You are already processing your admission. While your mate that did not pass the GCE was still waiting for another JAM to come the next year. So you already have GCE and the JAM that already came, you already passed it. So by the time you are collecting your result, you know there's a timeline for admission process.
Yes.
So the moment you are able to fit into that, instead of you waiting away or you using a waiting result, you can't use a waiting result. So many schools will not wait for you.
Yes.
Because they already did your calculation, they already did your analysis from what you scored at your O level and at your JAM, and to now know that to determine your fate in the admission. Okay. So at that time, it is the best thing. I'm just telling you that it's still applicable. Now, and the most government are actually looking at, I know it's still useful in some parastatals, that if you do not have the testimonial, you might not get the job.
Okay. So from our standpoint now, I think both of us are on like taking GCE in SS2 is like a trial, not necessarily like okay, you are taking that maybe backup plan or something.
And let me also come to your side.
Okay.
That it is possible.
So
education, a school education is actually not compulsory. Let me now tell you, testimonial is also, of course, I've seen a lot of people that you can teach yourself self-education in your house, get materials, pass GCE, pass JAM, and register for JAM. It's not necessarily that you go to a school.
But it cannot be compared to school education.
No, I'm just trying to clarify the point you made. That a lot of people left while in SS2.
Yes,
so you can do well, you can be accepted for job, and you can even have your own organization if you leave SS2.
Yes.
So, but I can tell you that most parastatals request for testimonial.
And it's more honorable. It's more honorable. So
of course, it's more honorable. It's more honorable.
All right, so let's get into it now. Is it not enough to write just WAEC? We all know that some schools, by themselves, they just give you the bill. You are entering SS3. They give you the bill that okay, your child is supposed to write this exam, WAEC, NECO, GCE, and you have to pay for everything. So I'm asking, is it okay to continue that way, or we should just know, okay, we can boldly write WAEC as my student, my child can write WAEC alone and pass?
Now, let me just answer that. Sorry. It is not the fault of the school.
Okay.
It is by popular demand.
Okay. It is not majorly the fault of the school, or it is not the fault of the school?
It's not the fault of the school.
I want you to express.
Let me now tell you, school does not have the right to force things on you.
Okay.
I'll tell you how school runs. So many, when you go to PTA meetings, you will see some policy being formulated because of the opinions of the parents.
Okay.
They want this. I can tell you, I was once practicing. I was a teacher.
Okay.
You understand? I taught in a school, and my proprietress then, who today is still my leader and the one that actually nurtured me in terms of teaching in educational line, will tell you that all these rules that we have in this school was not formed in a day. It was due to some things, opinions, instances that brought it together.
Okay.
Now I'll tell you, when parents go to school, they tell you that no, I just want my child, you understand?
Yes.
I don't want to be concerned. I want you to tutor my child for the JAM, for the GCE. I don't want to get, so please undo it. Another parent will say, I don't have the time. I don't even have the luxury of time to even sit down with anybody. I just want the result to come out. Okay. So in that instance, the school would look at it. Okay, is that what you want? To avoid, and again, they know, schools know that when we are only for first term and second term.
Yes.
The moment we are done with our NECO exam, the third term sometimes becomes free.
Yes.
But the school knows that, primary school knows that the only way they make money is when you pay their full
tuition
fee.
The fee, okay, for the complete session.
For the complete session.
Yeah.
And you already know that, okay, is that what you want? And you know that in this school they are teaching my child very well. Is that what you just take this money?
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So I can tell you, it's not that they forcefully said pay. You can decide to take your child to another school or to register your child for GCE without registering with the school.
Yes.
And register your child for JAM without registering in the school, as long as you are sure that your child will read and pass without any form of assistance. Not that maybe the assistant will pass.
All right, Precious, let me hear your point of view.
Yeah, he said something concerning not the fault of the school. Now, if you have a standard school and the school knows that, okay, they are sure of their teachers, that the teachers are doing their job, why can't the teachers be able to teach a student? And the student should be able to write only WAEC and pass. Why must they include? Because you said it's not the fault of the school.
Yeah.
Me, I'm saying it is the fault of the school. I was having a discussion before this session. I was having a discussion with someone. The person was telling me that there are some private schools that they only register for WAEC in their school. So now those kind of schools knows that these my teachers, they will teach your students. And this is your student that I'm teaching. Oh my way, and the student will know this book, and the student will write this WAEC and pass. So there's this level of confidence that you have before bringing your child to that school. That if my other school, in Yoruba, they say school.
Sorry, can I come in? Can I actually come in?
Okay.
Now, let me tell you, you have said that you have a point, but I also tell you that even on the part of the students, we know our level. That I know my own strength, capability. Yeah. Are we even the child? Will even be the one to tell the parents that I will do WAEC and NECO?
Okay, because I don't want to waste.
Because
I don't want because I know, should I fail WAEC?
Yes.
I'm going to wait another year
to register for WAEC.
Why should you have that mindset in the first place? No. Should I fail WAEC? Why should you have the mindset that should I fail WAEC? Can't you sit tight and pass WAEC?
No, I've said this. I think I still have this. Is now that people pass in that during that time. Yeah. If you have A plus, now that people are having A plus, if you have A in any examination, you should know that yes, I would still say you are lucky. Okay. You are lucky in the sense that the person that marked your script must have been in good spirit. No, wait. And you must have also done very well.
Okay.
For you to have gotten the A.
Yes.
I've seen instances that a student is very good, did very well, and probably what you call it was not properly marked.
Yeah.
And
it happened in this year's WAEC.
No, in that instance. Now, how do you now those people that failed? The education sector.
The education sector should be addressed. That means there's an issue with the education sector.
That's what I'm saying. Should that WAEC issue not be addressed? Yeah. What would be the fate of those students that actually did just WAEC?
Okay.
Shouldn't, if they had not actually registered for NECO? So I'm just saying, it's just on the child. Everybody. In fact, I will tell you my own, what do you call it? I did just say, I know what I got.
Yes.
During that time, you cannot even check it online. It's only the student, except the parent follows the child to
the principal,
to the school, the government school you did it, the center. Because it is that principal, the person in charge, that will call my name on the list and call it for me.
Then you write it down.
I write it down. So I can go home and tell them, maybe I got F, I can tell them I got C. There was no transparency. But now, parents can even check at the comfort of their home on their phone and check. Yeah. Now, at that point, you know that at this point right now, you don't have to go through that stress anymore, and people just pass their exam without what do you call it. But should you not do NECO? You understand?
Yes.
I already have my faith that I've failed WAEC. I must pass NECO.
Okay.
And again, while you are writing the exam, you that you are writing it, you already know maybe my chemistry, maybe I did maths very well, I did English very well. Maybe my chemistry was not properly done, and I'm of the combination of thick and bow.
Yes.
And I know that I don't do my chemistry very well.
Yes.
You know, my maths is okay, my English is okay, my physics is okay, my biology is okay, but my chemistry. So I know, should I do NECO? I already know that yes, I think I did not do very well in my chemistry.
And I think that's not a good thing. Because having a plan B mindset without starting plan A is not a good thing. You going with that mind that this is the only thing I have to do. If I do this and I fail, I have to wait till next year.
I know, so it's not a good thing.
Because I know in the looking at the
everybody makes mistakes.
Looking at the current education system in Nigeria, I will support the backup plan.
Yeah.
Because this education system in Nigeria is having issue.
Yeah. As much as I will like the backup plan, it is. I mean, do you consider the economy of the country?
Yes.
Do you know?
I'm looking at the age. Okay. So while you are waiting, you wait for another year. Don't forget that spirit, that what do you call it? That you already put in the effort, the kind of spirit you are putting there at the first year. When you get another year, it reduces.
Even talking about the issue of NECO, I think NECO was introduced into the Nigerian education sector because there was this I don't know if it's a rumor then that WAEC is a bit hard. That even the questions they are setting is
it's not rumor. WAEC is
tougher than so because it's hard and people are feeling just like he was saying the other time.
No, I think you should say that the marking scheme is
stricter than the other.
So there is nothing question that is hard.
If you was saying something the other time that when you have A then in WAEC is God's grace. Imagine. So now having that kind of mindset, we just if this WAEC is hard, then I can take NECO. NECO is simpler, less stricter. If there's a word like that compared to WAEC. So taking NECO is going to just serve as a backup plan. And even I think we were having a discussion the other time saying passing the exam then is just like luck. That you have to even pray that this person marking this exam mode, you should be in a good mood though, not be nice, you should not be using glasses, those kind of things. So you having all these things on your table now, will just give you the message that even if I write WAEC, I write NECO, at all, one will solve.
Sure.
Yes. And if one solve, you will not have to wait another extra year.
Yes.
To write another exam.
And don't forget, the reason why I said that if you wait another year, the morale is down.
Yes. So maybe you scored, you still be back.
Then you won't have that spirit because the eagerness to read. It is because you see your mates. Sometimes that's what drives you to read.
You face together.
And the competition, you are competing. The spirit of the competition is still there. Yes. You still have people you are competing with. But when those people are no more there, you will definitely be sad. Then don't forget that in Nigerian system now, when you are seeking for job, everybody even wants their child to finish on or before 20 years of age or 21, 22. Because now people. Anybody, all those privatizers, all those agencies, and whatever, they have it bracket.
25 and below.
So imagine why you waited 2 years, 3 years before you are able to get admission.
Yeah. So seriously, what we're talking about now is that WAEC is not. It is not as if anyone is saying WAEC is not enough, or we want to condemn anybody.
No, we are not condemning anybody.
No examination body is being condemned here now. What we are saying is just looking at the positive aspect of it.
We're just trying to express our own opinion on this issue.
It's just like, okay, thinking aloud, what is it that people do also think about? So we know that, okay, education system of the country needs to be improved upon.
Definitely.
We also agree that the time of the students, the emotional stability and all like that.
And also most importantly, the student's mindset also matters.
Yes.
Because when the student is going to the exam with him, because there are some people that going to, there was an issue I had when I was in school, my 300 level. I was saying the exam mode, we want to write our final paper then. So we were about to write BCH, I studied biochemistry. So we were about to write BCH 301. So this guy in my front, he was sitting at my front. He gave us the exam booklet, because we have exam booklets. This guy was asking me that, what exam are we having today? So imagine that the guy, his mindset to the exam is that I'm going to fill this and come back again. So one thing that also matters is the student mindset. You going to an exam, even if we understand that the education sector is not too good, even understanding that fact, you going to the exam should be like, I'm going to ace this thing. But come what may, if the education system is going or back and forth, not stable, you still have your WAEC as a backup. But your mindset is when you are going for your WAEC or for any exam is, I'm going to get this thing done, that this is what I will be using.
That's a good thing. Mindset is also
your mindset is very important. When it comes to that.
You're right.
All right, so I don't know, what are we leaving our viewers with?
Yeah, I think you were already giving the resolution.
Yes. So basically, WAEC as a body is standing and is standard. NECO as a body is standing and is standard. GCE as a body is standing and is standard. What we are saying is, students, people based on capability, and if you feel that you won't be able to meet up with just a single exam, yes, of course, like everyone have backup plans. You can decide to take 2 or 3, but as a sound student and a working system, we can work towards writing just an examination and pass.
And you are acing it.
Yes, you are acing it.
I think that should be like a round of that's just our conclusion here on this issue. And I hope you spoke your mind.
Yes.
I hope you did.
And if we have spoken your mind, you can leave us with comments in the comment section. You can see if you have other questions that you want us to treat and come back to talk about. There's no problem. Feel free to share. I remember.
Please, I'm so sorry. Before we leave, please subscribe to Examhood channel on YouTube, and then we're also on Facebook and all the social media handles. Please make sure you can also register examhood.com or the examhood.com.ng to practice questions, have access to notes and videos to make sure you have good grades in all your examination. My name is Onikola Ifedayo again.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ifedayo. And what you just said is that you can actually, in fact, you can sit down in your room, watch our videos, tutorial videos. You'll be self-educated and then you see easy examination. My name is Ogunremi Taiwo. We'll see you next time.
And my name is Owolabi Precious. Thank you.